So today I'm going to discuss about timing of marriage and nature of the spouse from one example chart. So first we will understand how you can calculate the timing of marriage from this example chart. Okay, we will use dasha system as well as the transit. So the native is in Jupiter dasha right now. So we'll definitely not get married during Jupiter, or even the scenario of marriage happens, the native should not marry during Jupiter period, which will be till 2026. Around 2027 Jupiter Saturn starts, so that would be great for marriage, better for marriage. See, Jupiter rules the 6th house, right? So Jupiter dasha is already signifying 6th, and then you will marry in Jupiter, which means double effect of 6th house is not good, so should be avoided. It's not like the person will not get a chance to get married, but it should be avoided. Okay, so Rahu is transited in the 5th house right now, so it will create scenario of relationship. The native can enter into a relationship, or the native can go into relationship, have a relationship, whatever, because whenever Rahu transits in the 5th house, it's very much possible to enter into a relationship during that time. Okay, yes, so it's possible. Then around 2027 the native can get married when Jupiter transits in Leo. When Jupiter will transit in Leo, the native will meet the spouse and can get married, and Jupiter will aspect the 7th house. Now Jupiter is the 6th lord, is a sixth lord in this chart. Then how its aspect on the 7th house give marriage? Because we are talking about transit of Jupiter. Although this Jupiter rules the 6th house for this chart, but it is transiting Venus. Venus represents wife for male. And then in D9 also Jupiter is transiting in the 5th house. So for marriage you can see transit of planets from the D9 also, because D9 represents marriage. So Jupiter transits in the 7th house shows that the native can get married. Okay, now the native can also meet a spouse. There are chances of marriage, or marriage proposal can come, or marriage scenario can happen when Jupiter goes in the Cancer during this year and the next year too. Jupiter will go in Cancer, Jupiter will stay in Cancer. There are chances, but it's possible that it may not work out, because 6th lord dasha is very prominent right now. Okay, so that's why, but still there are chances of entering into a relationship or meeting someone new when Jupiter transits in Cancer, because from the moon chart it is the 7th. Okay, and then in D9 also Jupiter will transit Venus. So in 2026, from October 31st to January 2027, Jupiter will be in Leo. Then July to November 2027, Jupiter will be in Leo. Then March to July 2028, Jupiter will be in Leo. So during this period there are possibility of getting married. So Jupiter Saturn period is better for getting married, because Saturn rules the ascendant in the Navamsha. Although Saturn is also in the 6th house, right? But Saturn rules the ascendant, which makes Saturn strong, and Saturn is strong in the sixth house. Malefics in the sixth house are okay. Malefics in the sixth house are good. Now, if Saturn had been ruling the sixth house, I would have told don't get married during Jupiter Saturn period also. But Saturn is not ruling the sixth house, it is sitting in the sixth house. Okay, and Saturn sitting in the sixth house is a very good placement because it helps you to get rid of enemies. Okay, so Saturn in the sixth house is better. This way you can check. After Saturn, Mercury period will start. Then after Mercury period, Ketu will come. After Ketu, Venus will come. So upcoming period, any planet signifying seventh is not starting. So Jupiter Saturn is better for this person than Jupiter, which is ruling the sixth house, carrying the energy of the sixth house. Okay, now what will be the characteristics of spouse? Venus is also Dara Karka. So characteristics of spouse, first you have to see from Dara Karka. Let's take Dara Karka first. Okay, so Dara Karka is Venus, which shows firstly what Venus represents: beauty, creativity, media, arts, love, romance. All these things will be present in the spouse. Very good looking, beautiful spouse, charming spouse, loves to be in fashion or has like interest in fashion, beauty, arts, media, drawing, painting, glamour, dancing, singing, cooking, everything that is related to Venus stuff, makeup, and all of that. So this is first what Venus rules. Now Venus is in Leo, Magha Nakshatra. So Leo sign also represents beauty, industry, and Magha represents hair. So spouse can be interested in hair dressing, something related to hair. Okay, and Magha Nakshatra represents the throne. It's the kingly nakshatra. So partner can be interested in whatever the partner will do, even related to creativity, in that field, partner would get success. Partner would be very successful because Venus is in Magha. Would belong to a good family and will have huge self-respect. Will be very authoritative person, respectful person, and whatever she will do will be very successful in that. Because Venus is in the 11th in the Magha, very high chances are there the spouse is famous or well known or respected or is dealing with public community, etc. Okay, because Jupiter is conjunct with Venus in Leo. Teaching profession is also possible because fifth 5 number represents kids, children, teaching. So teaching is also possible. Okay, so these are some things which you can tell from the Dara Karka. Then Dara Karka placement in the D9, which is in Cancer in Ashlesha. Now it goes in the opposite sign, like fire sign, then water sign, which shows deep down spouse would be very emotional, very sensitive, very gentle, very clever, very sensual, and emotionally clever. Okay, it's like if she's investing in you, if she's loving you, then don't think that she's stupid and she will be like, oh my god, I will do everything for this person, I will love selflessly no matter whatever this person does. No, when Venus in Ashlesha loves, they are not stupid, they are not fooled. Okay, when they are loving you, they are investing in you. Now Mercury is a business minded planet. Okay, Mercury is a planet which is business minded. What is business? I'm giving you and I'll take. So the rule of business is that you have to earn profit, you have to control your heart, you have to serve the society, but then again you cannot be like it's not a social work, so you have to follow the rules of business. So in business studies they teach you that you cannot take business or social work, you have to be responsible towards it. And when you are doing a business, you are a separate entity. Business is different, you are different in a company. So that's why Mercury, which represents business, is a business planet, and business is business. So when Venus in Ashlesha loves, they expect from you too. If you cannot give them the same amount of love, they will not love you. Okay, so if they are loving you, if they are putting efforts for you, if you are doing something for you, they are expecting you to do that back. Okay, they are investing in you. So the native spouse will be emotionally very clever. She will do everything for him because Venus is in 6th house. She will do everything for him. She will serve him, but expect the same in return. Okay, now Venus in the 6th house, who has debt towards who? Is the debt towards the wife, or the native or the wife has the debt towards the native? Who has debt? So it can be both ways. Okay, just because Venus in the 6th house, it does not mean the native only has the debt towards wife. Yes, the native has the debt towards wife, but wife also has, because when Venus is here, which represents the wife, she has to serve the native. So both of them, both the couple will have some karmic debt of give and take towards each other. Okay, and she will serve him. She will emotionally very clever because Venus is in Ashlesha. Lots of emotional manipulation can be there in the relationship. Mind games can be there in the relationship. Just like both native and the wife can think, if I'm doing something for you, why you are not doing something for me? So conflict is there. 6th house represents conflict. So conflict is there, and expectations from each other is there. It's like if they don't do something for you, you'll feel very sad. Okay, so attachment will be there. What is attachment? If I do something for you, you do something for me, otherwise I will be in pain, I will be in anger. So that thing happens with Venus here. Venus is Ashlesha, and Saturn is there, although it's very far, but still Saturn energy is there. Saturn is bringing stability, balance, loyalty and commitment in the relationship, which will be there. Because Saturn is there with Ashlesha, the native wife will be better, will be good, and will be serving, and the relationship will last long. Okay, so because Venus in Ashlesha makes the person emotionally manipulative, Saturn's straightforwardness and Saturn's devotion, dedication and loyalty is controlling this Venus. Okay, so this we have seen the Venus placement, and now we will see the 7th house placement. So 7th lord is Mars. Aries energy is there, assertive, very assertive, dominating, confident, attention seeker. Fire sign energy is there with Leo and Aries both. Very dominating, authoritative, controlling person, because Sun also goes in the 1st house. So when Sun, 7th lord, goes in the 1st house in Navamsha, the native spouse would be controlling. The native will also control the spouse because it is his chart, but she will be more controlling than the partner. Whenever Rahu Ketu are there in the 4th, 10th, natives suffer some marital issues, because this is the Kendra and all the planets are connected, and you have malefics in the Kendra, which shows problem will be there. Ego clashes can happen. The natives want the spouse who can help him to rise his status. Okay, because let's discuss first about the looks of the partner. So looks will be sharp jawline, and the native can have medium to short to medium height, and a very, we can say, athletic kind of body. Or Mars goes in Taurus, so square shaped body, or we can say stiff body. Just like if you touch someone, you feel their skin is very soft. But with this it will not be the case. The skin can be like hard, okay, you can feel that stiffness on the body, so that can be there. And hair can be straight, and reddish energy can be there, or on the face, kind of reddish, or kind of reddish color, or skin may get tanned very easily. But Jupiter is aspecting, so very good looking, very charming, will be beautiful, will have good posture, good way of walking. So whenever seventh lord goes in the eighth house, the native gets a very rich spouse, rich partner. And as Mars goes in Rohini, Rohini is the nakshatra of wealth, so spouse would be very wealthy, very rich, okay, will get a wealthy spouse. And Aquarius also represents wealth. Venus also has gone in Magha in Aquarius, so very wealthy spouse, will have lots of money. Spouse will have lots of money. Spouse will be wealthy for sure, okay. This person's spouse. Very dominating and controlling lady, his spouse would be, because sun goes in the first house and controls, okay. And because seventh lord goes in the eighth house, the partner would not reveal about her plans, about her secrets, especially something related to finances. And she will definitely have some creative skills which can be known after marriage. She may not reveal it. She will be controlling her family's finances. Family would be very wealthy, rich, financially good. Possible that she may have elder siblings but no younger siblings, because Ketu goes in the ninth house, which represents younger siblings. Because this Mars goes in Brikshira in Gemini in the fifth house, definitely it's possible that spouse is a teacher, spouse is in teaching or communication field, or something related to children, and can also be something acting. She can also be an actor, or something related to creativity, okay. And profession we can see from seventh house also, and the 10th house, fourth house also. Saturn and moon are here, which shows Saturn moon can show administrative work. Mercury and sun are aspecting government. She can be in government. Whenever Saturn sun are connected, the native can be in the government field. And Mercury is aspecting Mercury moon, medical, something related to medical, hospitality, administrative field, MBA, HR, law field. She can be. This can also be seen from Navamsha. She will definitely be interested in occult and mysticism, because sun goes in Purva Bhadra Nakshatra, and the Purva Bhadra lord is Jupiter, which goes in Scorpio, which rules the occult field. She will also be very impulsive, but she will be of very friendly nature. As Mars is in a stable sign and a pure nakshatra of Rohini moon, which shows the spouse will have very good nature, although impulsive and restless, but good nature. And Mars goes in own nakshatra Mrigshira. Mrigshira is a very friendly nakshatra, shy nakshatra, timid nakshatra. So Mars here gives a very friendly nature to the partner, very kind-hearted nature to the partner. And a partner, because Venus is also in the sixth house and Mars in Vrikshira, shows she will be interested in helping others, serving others, doing something for the people. Ashlesha is also connected with doing something for earth planet. They have natural desire to do something for earth planet, like they have to do something for the environment. So she may be interested in serving the people, and very good at communication, very good communicative skills she would have, right? And yeah, very dominating and controlling, because Mars and sun energy is there. But very good nature, kind-hearted nature, very smart, very childish, very curious, very clever, very good at argument, debates and challenges. And definitely there is a past life connection because Venus goes in Ashlesha in the 6th house. So she's coming from the past life to clear the karmic debts. Bold and daring and physically very active she would be, but at the same time very sensual, very attractive and mysterious also. There will be deep attachment because Venus is in Cancers. She will be funny, caring, friendly, tender, kind-hearted, and whatever she decides, she will do it. Okay, stubborn nature also. Now, this Mars in Gemini and these placements, what I'm talking about in D9 chart, will be applicable after marriage more. Okay, although before marriage also the D9 is activated, means the spouse features will be there even before marriage, but it will become more prominent after marriage. Means if she is kind of very stubborn and very mysterious and she does not listen and is not very friendly, is always in her own world, then it may change and she may become talkative and friendly and funny after marriage. Okay, she will have deep hypnotic eyes. Venus in Ashlesha gives deep hypnotic eyes. Okay, overall serious, wise, matured nature, and because Sun, the 7th lord in D9, is in Purva Bhadra, dual minded, dual nature, dual face. Now it's not a bad thing. It means that at one time she is very materialistic, other time she is very spiritual. So this energy is there. People may get easily attracted to her. She will be interested in occult and mysticism, and Jupiter goes in Vishaka Nakshatra, which clearly shows she is very goal oriented. She has many goals in her life which she wants to accomplish. She may love isolation also, right? So overall, she may be a very we can say old soul. Okay, now what was she in the past life? In what was the past connection with her? So the past connection was that first this man was in occult and mysticism. He was doing some kind of black magic rituals and he did something on her, or she asked him to do something for her. It's possible that she did not pay him proper amount of money. She always misused his services, and that's why in this life she will help him to become rich, or directly or indirectly through her he will gain wealth. So this will happen. This is one past life connection of one life. In other lives they can be friends. In one life definitely there is friends, or they have also lived the life of siblings. And in one of the lives he was a king and the king had many wives and she was one of them, and she was the favorite one, which is from Mars in Rohini. Clearly it is visible. Again, Venus in Ashlesha, very deep hypnotic sensual energy she had, and he was very much attracted to her. There is not that full story that the 27 wives, 26 wife were jealous and all. It is just that the favorite queen has returned in this life. Okay, only this. So they have lived many lives together and in different roles, but the last one was where occult and black magic was somewhere involved and money, wealth is involved. Okay, also they have carried some negativity about each other, and it is related to emotions which they need to resolve in this life. So this has to be resolved. Okay. So this is the past connection. Now, how is the Venus placed in the chart? Venus is neutral. There are karmic lessons involved. Venus is, we can say, neutral placed in the chart. Because Venus is in Ketu Nakshatra, the native has to learn some lessons about love and relationships. Okay. How will be the native's married life? Married life would be good, neutral. Adjustments are required. If adjustments are not there, problem may happen, because this is the house of communication. So moon is here in the third house, aspected by Mercury. Both are enemies. Problem in communication can happen, and this problem occurred in the past life too, which can occur again in this life. Okay. So thank you so much. I hope many things got cleared with this explanation. Thank you so much. God bless you. Take care. If you want to take personal consultation, you can contact me. Bye bye.